12:30 in the morning. Let's go and see Jaycen Joshua. I'm ready.
All day and all night, girl, you cross my mind. I can't lie, 'cause you're sitting against the truth.
If you're watching this video, I suppose you know who Jaycen Joshua is. And if that's not the case, then please do your research, bro. Like one of the biggest mix engineers out there, and to my ear at least, like the best mixers ever. I remember when I did not know him yet, and I was listening to like music, and those songs when I thought like, oh my god, this sounds so good. I was looking it up at Genius, and it always said Jaycen Joshua. And then I got into it, and man, he changed my life, bro. He changed my fucking life. Gave us the Cigar Particle, gave us like the best sauce out there. No other engineer speaks about this stuff like Jaycen Joshua does. So when it came to the mixing summit with the masters, right, I didn't have to think twice. It was a quick decision for me when I read that he was coming to Abbey Road Studios, because it's like 2 in 1, right? I get to meet him and I get to experience the Abbey Road Studios, which is like the best deal you can ever make. So yeah, shout outs to Jaycen Joshua, man. Changed my life, bro. Bloody hell, the flight was good, man. The flight was good. I'm in London, in it, mate. I'm in London. I like to go and shop at the
mall, shop at the Prada, shop at the store, shop in the drop and stop at Dior. Louis Vuitton, cover my toes, throw on my trousers, look at my bricks. These are my tennis, look at my shoes, look at my shoes.
All right, guys, woke up this morning, feeling good, excited for the day, and like, I'm not too far from Abbey Road Studios right now. Like, I took the good old tube to here.
Fuck's sake, mate. Fucking bollocks.
Now I need to get something to eat, because I'm like fucking starving right now. But yeah, oh, I see it already. And I think this would be the sidewalk where the Beatles walk. If I'm mistaken, then please correct me, but I think it's this one, right? Abbey Road Studios right here. Crazy. That's crazy.
I wanna give it to you. You a bad girl, I can see it from afar. Wondering just what it is.
I just linked up with a few people. Like, they're already waiting. One of them came like all the way from Spain. It's nice to see that it connects so many people, man. Like, Abbey Road is privileged, bro. Not everyone gets to enter, and like, this is the perfect opportunity. Shout outs to Mix with the Masters and Jaycen Joshua for making this possible. And yeah, man, it's gonna be great.
Dot your eyes when I cross you. Stretch made back instead of paying my lawsuits. Hit me in the Hellcat truck, ducking them.
Your vocals wider and thicker. The echo delay is a great throw. The TSAR reverb is a fantastic reverb. And I'll never forget it. I got a call from Steven Victor, and he's like, yo, I got this artist, it's crazy. We have no money. Can you mix it? I said, send the record. He sent the record, and you can look him up. I don't know when I mixed it, but whenever it came out, say maybe 2 weeks before, the day I heard the record, mixed the record, I posted, New York rap is back. Yeah. Hip hop will never be the same again. And then I played the record. I didn't even give a fuck. I played the record on my Instagram before it even dropped. And the rest was history. And what it was like, drill to me is like, in hip hop, probably the closest thing to my wheelhouse that I'll ever see. Meaning, like, I'm the most comfortable with drill because it just is aggressive and it hits hard. And like he said, a lot of drill music, a lot of these drill producers think they're mixers, and then they send the drill beats over, and then they come and put it against Pop Smoke and get smoked. Whenever I get a record, I'll listen to a record, and I'll say to myself, okay, what's the most important part of the record? And 9 times out of 10, I'm always thinking the beat. is the most important part of the record, and then next the vocal, and having the vocal sit out there. But sometimes you get vocal sessions where the stacks are crazy, the harmonies are crazy, and it's so intricate, you know you're gonna have to spend a very, very, very long time on it. And the last thing you wanna do is mix vocals in your 7th hour instead of mixing it on your 1st or 2nd hour. So I would start the vocals first, and then once again, you do the lead vocals because those are the most important, and then whatever holes that are in the lead vocal, like say if it's 300 hertz or 400 hertz, you accentuate those in the backgrounds. So then the backgrounds will cut through and not step on the lead vocals. And then you gotta understand placement. You have so many with early reflections. You can have early reflections set here for the main, early reflections set here for the harmony, early reflections set here for the melody, and then even further in the high notes, so it almost looks or feels like a choir. And then you can also spread them outside the speaker. So you can maybe put 2 notes, flip them in phase, and have them sit outside the speakers. But the main thing is to start the vocals first.
I was like, Dave, what? He's like, it reminds me of the ocean.
Where are we at? We're in London?
We're in London town, man. Abbey Road Studios, the legendary Abbey Road. Have you been here, D?
Yeah. Actually, in the prior to the.
I know you're trying to think of something fucking funny. The Boston Tea Party, what? I'll help you finish your jokes.
When I got there, he was probably as good as I was. I mean,
I was fucking terrible. If we had a proper studio, I'll play you the first mix that I've ever done. I kept it. The first mix I ever did for Dave for his little, what did we call it? The Pensado mix with all the air assistants? What did we call that?
I forgot, Jay. Jeez,
but it was like the Pensado Mix Awards or whatever, and he would have one mix that a client would give him that they only had $5 to, so he's like, all right, all 3 of you guys do the mix and the best man wins the prize. And then we would do the mix, and the first mix I ever did, it sounded like the snare featuring whoever the artist was.
Jay, you think Jay is like, you know, but that man has a heart as big as the world, and he doesn't try to do anything else but take the music and leave it better than he found it. And so he's a charitable man, and I'm not going to tell you that he sometimes he'll do free mixes. I'm not going to tell you about that, but I don't want you to know that. So, all that said, fuckerhead, I love you, buddy. I
love you too, man. Oh.
So guys, just heading home. Was a successful day. Shout outs to my guys, Elvis, Gabriel, James, and of course Z. Really cool people, met some cool people there. And yeah, man, it was worth it. I geeked out on Jaycen Joshua already, you know? Like I watched every video, every mix with the masses, and he still gave us like more sauce that is not on the internet. And like, I'm not saying this because I'm like fucking sponsored or something, you know, it's just real talk, bro. Like Jaycen, I felt the love, bro. Jaycen cares about this, about the whole art of mixing. Same with Dave Pensado, right? He even put him on like the Zoom call. And Dave Pensado, one thing about him, Jaycen told us, he doesn't stop talking. You just feel like it's so important to them to pass on the art of mixing, right? And man, it's crazy. We also get to be the beta testers, like beta testers of God Particle 2. So I'm looking forward to that. Really excited about that. Jaycen took the time to like talk to everyone, and I mean everyone in the room, take some pictures, and that's what I respect. Like, he really took the time to talk to the people right there. And also just being at Abbey Road, like, man, I saw the console, the like EMI TG1234. where the Beatles recorded their album, and also Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon. So it's such a historical place, man. You just feel all the energy in there. And it was very intimate too. Like, he went and showed us all his like mixes, and we just like popped in and asked questions. It was really cool, man. Really cool people. And yeah, man, it took a lot of... I have like 10 pages of notes. I wrote down everything, almost everything. So as you already know, man, I geeked out on Jaycen Joshua. Like, I studied that guy, right? I studied Jaycen Joshua, and I still left with 10 pages of notes. By the time the video is out, you will know. But he said the next event will be in Germany. So yeah, shout out to Germany, my home country. And maybe I will attend there too. So, and also shout outs to Paul III, man. I'm glad you made it. Really cool guy, man. Thank you.
Cross my mind, I can't lie, cause you sit and get so true. I want my love to show.
He doesn't need to do this. The fucker's rich.
I gotta know, I know. Did you make up your mind? You know I'm not the type to keep playing games. Yeah, cause I love the girls after you, but they just don't feel the same. I would've stayed friends and I regret taking you home. Hey, if only I had known that you won't stick.